guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be doing a tutorial using the new Subculture palette. I've already seen like a bunch of videos of people either loving it or they hate it. I love it. I do not have any issues with my palette. It blends really nicely. There is like fallout, just like the Renaissance palette. The one that I had the most fallout with in Kickback is with the shade Axis, but a lot of the other shades I really didn't have that much like issues with. So yeah, so if you want to see how I created this eye look, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I did already go ahead and prime my eye. So next I'm just going to take my Morphe M433, you can use whatever brush you want, and I'm going to dip into the shade Dawn and put this right in my crease. Alright, so now I'm ready to pack on colors. I'm going to use this Morphe M411 and dip into the shade Axis. This shade I do find has a lot of kickback even when I do dip my brush in, like barely at all. So I'm just trying to keep it in the pan so that way I can keep using it. So I'm just going to pack this on kind of in like the same shape that you see over here, because these did really blend easy for me. So I did not have any trouble with these. I've seen some people though have had like bad palettes or something, like maybe there's inconsistencies or like a bad batch or something. But this is exactly like my Modern Renaissance palette to me, which that one had a lot of kickback and fallout too, which is why I'm doing my eye makeup first, which I usually do that anyways with a new palette that I haven't worked with before. So I might need to angle it just a little bit more, because you can always take a makeup wipe to clean it up, which is what I will do. Alright, so I'm going to take my Morphe R41. It is a small brush, but I like using this so I can really get in there. I'm going to dip into the shade All Star. This shade for me has like no kickback, like barely any, which is nice. And I really like this shade, so I'm just going to pack it on. I know there's little lines right there because when I like did it, but I'm putting the purple here, so that's why I haven't really worried about it in case it's like bothering you. But don't worry, that will be gone. And I'm going to turn my head and then go in like straight instead of like laying it down. That way it's a little bit more precise. And make sure it gets where I want it to go. Alright, now I'm going to go back in with this brush I use for my blue shade, the 411, and just go back and forth essentially. Alright, so now we have like this shape. I am going to go in and blend it out, do not worry. So I'm going to take my Morphe M433 and blend this out. I don't want any harsh lines. This I'm not super worried about because I am going to use a makeup wipe to make it a sharp line and do my wing. Next, I am going to dip in with my Crown C513 brush into the shade Electric and put this right in the inner corner. I am going to wet my brush like I did for the other side. Alright, now I'm going to take this Morphe M433 and dip into the shade Roxy just a teeny bit and put that like right at the line where my shadows are, just to help blend it out. You could do all this before you do like these darker shades, but I didn't know when I did this eye where I was going to end up with all this, so that's why I'm doing it after. And I'm just going to go back in and touch things up. so now I'm going to go in with this little brush. It's the Morphe E36 into Access and just touch up where I need to. And same with the All-Star Morphe R41. Alright. And now I'm going to take this fluffier brush and just lightly blend out the edges. And now I'm going to take this Morphe E18 brush and dip into the shade New Wave. It's like the orangey yellow shade in there. It's not like the bright yellow, but the other one. And put this right at the line, like I did the other eye. I actually did this like after I did my lashes, but I liked how it looked. Just bring a little bit of light up there, so people can hate on it because I'm doing it at the end. I really don't care, but it's what I'm doing. Now I'm going to take a makeup wipe and just create that line so I can go in and do my liner. There's like a lot of fallout, so I gotta clean that up too. So all I did was just like follow my natural line. So now I'm going to go in and do my liner, and I'll be using the NYX Matte Liquid Liner in the shade Black. And what I like to do is just kind of wipe it off on the edge because you do get a lot. It's like really liquidy. And then I'm just going to start with my wing. Alright, so I just finished doing this eye. I did go ahead and put on my mascara and false lashes. I'm wearing the style, I believe it is Monroe from SK Lashes. And while it finishes drying, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup so that way we can come back and do the lower lash line. Alright, so I finished the rest of my makeup, so all I have left is my lower lash line. So I was kind of like unsure of what I was going to do. I thought about just doing the pink only, but it's like I don't want it to look like I've been bruised. Thought about just doing yellow underneath, but what I think I'm going to do is the blue and then maybe like a little bit of pink and then yellow. So since I already have used these little brushes, I'm just going to use the same ones. This is the Morphe E36, and I'm just going to dip into the shade Access and put this right under on my lower lash line to about like the center, I would say. Be very careful because I do not want any fallout. So I'm like really tapping off my brush since I have already done the rest of my makeup. I did get a little bit of fallout still, but I'm just gonna sweep that away. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with the Morphe R41 and dip into the shade All Star again. Put this right in the middle. Alright, so I'm going to take another small brush. This is the Morphe M151 in case you are curious. And I'm just going to take the shade New Wave that I used up top and put this right there. Now, just to make it a little bit less like bright, you can leave it that way if you'd like it. I'm going to take the pink shade and kind of go over it really lightly so that it kind of fades into it like that. Alright, so now I'm going to go back in with the inner corner shade with my Crown C513, and I'm going to wet it again. Alright, next I'm going to take the Morphe E18 that I use and just kind of sweep under everything so it's a little bit blended out. And now I'm going to put on some liner on my lower lash line, but first I'm going to touch up the inner corner with the NYX that I used. Alright, so I'm just dragging this in a little bit, and then I'm going to go in with a different liner. Alright, so now I'm going to go with my Marc Jacobs, the highlighter in the shade Black. And honestly, I thought about using like a maroon pencil, but I'm just going to keep it black. This look is definitely like smoky, but I think it turned out really nice. So I'm just going to go pick out a lip color and I'll be right back. Alright, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I couldn't decide on a lipstick, so I just used the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in the shade Daddy. I did put on like a nude and like a maroon, and they just didn't really look right on me today, so I just went ahead and went with this like cool toned brown. Actually, I can't even decide if it's cool tone. My lights are so bright, I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I am still doing a giveaway at 500 subscribers. And I'm also going to be doing a giveaway for the an Ultimate Kit from Carbon Cocoa. They did send me another one, and I decided I'm going to do a giveaway for it. So all you have to do to enter is just be subscribed to my YouTube channel and just comment down below a video that you want me to do, or a video idea, anything like that. And you'll be entered, and I'll randomly choose someone this coming Friday. So yeah, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.